Okay, nianze. Good morning, amazing people, and welcome to this amazing, safe and smart space. Director ameamua kufanya ile kitu. But anyways, it's okay. This is Kiman Community Live. I am presenter MK.
And of course, this is The Real Deal, the big voice in construction. My name is Brian Jenga. Karibu sana ndani ya mpango mzima wa Kiman Community Live. Remember, Kiman Community Live is powered by Kiman Stores, www.kimanstores.com. And of course, hapa tunasema we buy safe and of course, we build smart.
Right. And talk to us. Tell us where you are watching us from. Kama uko YouTube, TikTok, and of course watu wa Facebook talk to us pale kwa comments, tuambie unatutazama ukiwa wapi na unafanya nini. Labda watu wa majuu pale diaspora, asanteni sana for always keeping it Kiman Community Live. Sijui, are you ready with watu Masaya diaspora? Tunaingia pale saa huu. But anyway, thank you so much for always being tuned in, and of course we come to you live each and every day of the week from 8 a.m. to 10 in the a.m. and of course tunakuaga live TikTok, YouTube, Facebook pale Next.
Bado tutafika, ipo siku.
Right.
Ipo siku.
Remember, we are in our journey to 200 subscribers. Right now tuko 101.
Tumefika 101.
Kuna mtu aliongezea jana.
Watu wangu wamejituma. Mimi nashukuru sana. At least I am an ambassador. Yes, ni ukweli. Mbona unakataa?
What are you trying to say?
I have been pushing the account.
So me, I have not been pushing.
Where have you pushed it? Anyway, thank you so much. The big city, Adelaide, it's exactly 3:32 in the AM. Jua pale. In the PM, sorry. 3:32 in the PM. Ama 15:33 hours.
Yeah.
Adelaide. Guangzhou, China. China. Ni saa 7:03. Saa 7:03 pale. And of course Houston, Texas ni saa 5:03 usiku. And of course London ni saa 11:03. And Nairobi, the big city, it is exactly 8:03 a.m. Good morning, where you watching us from. Unaweza weka mahali penye uko pale, tukuna kupiga shout out mbio.
Right. Shout out to Mr. Patrick Waroy akiwa pale Texas. Yeye ni fan ngori sana wa hii Community Live.
Yes.
And also shout out, I know there are people, if they've not joined right now, they are going to join. Emma Njeri and of course Ruth watakuwa wakiingia pale kwenye live na tunashukuru sana. Yesterday we had Kelvin Lidiema.
Yes.
We talked about a lot of things, kidogo hata tupigane hapa. But anyways, the case ama the dispute was solved by Lidiema.
Yes, it was solved. But before we get to that point, Jalex Modlin, good morning Kiman community. Good morning sir. You can like the live and of course you can invite more people and of course unaweza kuleta watu wengine, sindio?
Yeah.
Au sio?
Kabisa.
Mahali penye huko kunanyesha by the way. Huku kamvua kidogo tulia.
You know what? Kwenye nimetoka
kunanyesha. Yes.
Mahali tumefika hakunyeshi, na si eti ni mbali sana. Like hii dunia ni funny sana tu. But anyways,
ni funny sana, lakini tunashukuru Mungu and of course we thank God for life and of course we thank God for good health that tuko hapa and each and every morning tunaweza kufika hapa. And wapi makofi man. Tuko already episode 21. Yes. Tunasonga. Yeah. Tunakaribia kufika at least tuko quarter way ya 100.
Ama pia tufike episodes za 1 month.
Episodes za 1 month,
but that is 1 month.
30 days.
Yeah. At least so tuko 21.
We are actually in the second month.
Yes.
And the progress is really good. Wase wanakama na watch and we always appreciate. Tunasema asante na mbarikiwe. Someone asked what is Kiman Community Live? Unaweza mjibu?
Kiman Community Live, it's a platform ambapo tunakuambia vile you can vile construction is becoming easy and how you can trade with people you trust and especially on Kiman Stores. Kiman Stores is a platform ambapo we have digital stores. Like wewe kama ni mtu mwenye ako construction, you get yourself a digital store. You have a physical store, yes, but pale kwa Kiman Stores, you get yourself a digital store, you get to trade with trusted people, you get to trade easily and smoothly. Iko sawa hiyo?
Kabisa kabisa. And of course at Kimman Community Live we always tell you that you always transact using a contract.
Yes.
Always transact using a contract. Why do we keep on saying that you always transact using a contract? Ni kwa sababu ile contract yenye iko pale ndani, you cannot transact kama bado haujalipwa. So lazima pesa iko imeingia ndio uweze kulipwa.
Yes.
So that's the good thing about it, and that's why we are saying we are buying safe and of course building smart.
And that's why construction is becoming cheaper. Now we are
hata usiseme cheaper, sema tu it's becoming affordable.
Affordable.
Yes, yes.
Thank you. So hii mambo ya fundi aliosha nani client ama client alikataa kulipa fundi, hiyo mambo yote tunamaliza, because if the money is only getting to the person who is supposed to get it, only if the person amemaliza kazi and you have confirmed that the person has finished the job, then mbona I don't see any given point mahali tutaoshana pesa, yani tutanyang'anyana pesa.
Kabisa.
You get it? Yes. Another thing, ladies and gentlemen, to remind you this morning that at Kimman Community Live or in Kimman stores, you have an opportunity of earning an extra income. And today, leo, taka niwapange vizuri. Una get? The opportunity ni becoming a plug. So a plug, venye Brian husema, it's a person mwenye anaonyeshanga kwa soko. So this is an example, and then nitawapea example vizuri sasa tukiingia kwa Kimman stores. So a plug ni mtu mwenye ako kwa soko anaonyeshanga mtu nyanya ziko wapi, kitunguu iko wapi, mahali ya nguo ni wapi. So plug in this case kwa Kimman stores, kiingia pale anakuonyesha kwanza anakusaidia ku onboard, alafu anakuonyesha vile the platform ina work. For example, you want to trade with someone pale Kimman stores, plug atakuja atakuonyesha vile you can create a contract, sawa? Because we are saying that on Kimman stores you don't work without a contract. The first we are saying that you are earning an extra income, sawa? So how are you earning these extra incomes? Nitawapatia ya kwanza, uende ukiwapatia ya pili, hivyo step by step.
Kabisa.
So the first one is system based income. So hii you are earning 350 shillings. Na hii una earn aje? Ukisaidia mtu ku onboard na kuverifyiwa kwa Kimman stores. But you can only be paid that money if huyo mtu mwenye ume onboard amekuwa verified.
Kabisa.
Tuko pamoja hapo? So that is the first step. 350 shillings. Hiyo pesa iko pale. Au msumbuani atina sijui employer, sijui hajanitumia. That money is, that's why we are calling it system based income. Akilipa
750
inakujia yako 350.
Yes.
Sio iko sawa? It is very simple. You only need to have a phone and bundles.
Yes.
Sindio? Na wewe mtu mwenye una onboard, wewe sasa mwenye una onboardiwa, you only need an email and a phone number.
Yes.
Again, kuingia kwa hii platform, it is free.
You also need a KS number and as a plug, and also you need to be verified also. Lazima ukue verified. So why should you be verified? You can ask yourself, ama you might ask yourself, why you should be verified. Number one is because kukuwa verified na maanisha uko na account number.
Yes.
Sindio?
You have the
yes. So if you are verified, you are eligible to receive money to your account number. Kama hauna account number, then ulipo happy. Because it does not go to the conventional ways of payment zenye tuko nazo. It only goes to that bank account yenye iko ndani ya system yenye ina act kama escrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Najua kuna mtu anajiuliza labda una onboard kina nani wewe kama plug. So we are talking matters construction, right? So you are onboarding mtu yeyote mwenye anafit kwa construction, but pia kuna mtu anaweza kuwa akideliver delivery, we call them delivery guys or that transport. Let me just call it
transport sector. Akona pick up lorry whatever.
Na pia yeye anaweza taka provide transport services ya materials. Pia huyo anaweza kuwa onboarded, right? Ndio client kama anataka transport ya inaitwa lorry nini anamtafuta pale. Pia we have professionals kama architects, contractors, quantity surveyors, mtu yote tu mwenye kwa construction, sawa? And of course fundis, hardwares, au watu wote. So as a plug, approach those people. Hata ukiwa na simu yako mahali uko, look for them, tell them about Kim & Stores. Of course, there's a training you're going to go through. So hauendi tu kuambia, you're going to be taught how to do it.
Yes.
Ni sawa? Thank you.
The next way to earn is very simple. Once umesha kuwa plug, umesaidia kuonyeshana how people can earn ama how people can transact in the system. Tuseme umeambiwa kidogo hii kitu imenilemea, situfanye aje? Ebu nisaidie. Sawa sawa. So you utakuwa ushafunzwa how to create a contract and how to make a contract.
Yeah.
So once umesaidia mtu kutengeneza contract na hiyo contract imeshaingiana na ameshalipa.
Yeah.
The contract fee in the platform is 200 Kenya shillings. Because that 200 Kenya shillings, 50 shillings ni yako.
Yeah.
So you can imagine wewe umetengeneza contracts 10. That is how much?
3,000?
No. Contracts 10 times 50 shillings. That is 500 Kenya shillings. So that's also something that you can also tap in, and of course you can use it very well to earn. Unaweza focus na ile ya kwanza ama focus na hii ya pili. Any can do. Sawa sawa.
Advantage ni eti hakuna yenye inategemea ingine.
Yes.
So hakuna mahali utafika useme sijui nime give up ati juu lazima nifanye hii ndio hii itoke. So your system based, we ukionboard watu wakuwe verified. If you just want 350 shillings only, onboard them and get 350 shillings. If you want, that's how we are calling it an extra income.
Yes.
If you want another extra income, wasaidie kutengeneza contract.
Yes, but always remember, anytime umesaidia kutengeneza contract, pale kwa referral code, input your KS number.
Yes, I think we will keep on understanding this as we talk about it kila siku. But if you have interest in earning an extra income, DM us and tell us that you want to become a plug. Ndio tuweze kujua how you're gonna be trained and start earning this money. Ndio usiseme ulituambia kuhusu earning an extra income, but hautuambii what's the next step. So just ingia TikTok, our platforms zote at Kim & Stores, ama our number 0757 539 000. Just say, I want to become a plug. Hivyo tu, you're gonna be sorted.
Kabisa kabisa. Orimark Solutions Enterprise Limited, good morning my dear friends, good morning where you watching us from, na karibu sana ndani ya nyumba. There is one last thing ya plug kabla tuende break.
Unataka niongele?
Yes, malizia hiyo.
All right. Haya, we have something that we call seller cashback.
Yes.
Seller cashback ni kama tip. Ni kama venye unaweza saidia mtu kufanya kitu, aamue kukufanya nini? Kukupea kitu kadogo. So, pale kwa Kim & Stores, let's say let's take an example of a hardware. Hardware umeisaidia kupata deal fulani. That means ulieka KS number yako kama referral code. Sawa? So the system, that's why we are telling you to let the systems take care of your money.
Yes.
So the systems will ask that store that you have helped get a deal if they want to tip you mwenye umeirifa kwa that deal. So there's an amount of money ambayo you can only be tipped hiyo. So ni 20 shillings to 200 shillings.
Yes.
Sindio?
Yes.
So kuna levels ambayo that store itaulizwa.
Yes, depending
na deal
venye inatoshana, kuna level, but the last level itakuwa ni 200 Kenya shillings and the lowest level inakuwa ni 20 Kenya shillings.
Yes.
So you can also go through that, or you go through the first two options, but don't worry. Hii kitu tutakuwa tunashinda tukikuambia, tutakuwa tunakuambia kila siku na kila wakati. So don't worry if you are there na unahitaji kitu ya kufanya, you don't have a job, we are not promising at sijui nini. Hii iko na it is working, na it has worked for many people.
Yeah. So in short, hapo ukisaidia watu kupata deal, unapata tip yako
Kabisa.
up to 200 shillings. Tutakwambia hayo tukiendelea, si ndio? We take a short break here at Kim & Community Live. Thank you for keeping it. Tuonane after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Kiman Community Live. I am presenter MK PMK.
And of course, this is the real deal, the big voice in construction. My name is Brian Jenga na karibu sana ndani ya mpango mzima wa Kiman Community Live. Remember, Kiman Community Live comes to you each and every day of the week from asubuhi 8 a.m. to 10 in the a.m. And of course, we have amazing discussions here. We have amazing guests hapa. And of course, we kama uko diaspora. Diaspora tulisema ni as far as New York and as close as Uganda. Uko diaspora. We mwenye uko and you need to build here in Kenya, this is the place to be. And of course, Kiman Community Live and of course www.kimanstores is the safest place to trade in. So why should you trade using Kiman stores? Number one, uko na accountability. Like you get accountability, number one, because kila mtu mwenye ako pale ako na portfolio to protect. Sawa sawa?
Yep.
Ako na portfolio to protect.
So you get responsible for what you do.
Yes. And then number two, utapata suppliers, utapata service providers. Kama ni architect unahitaji, utawapata pale. And of course, kama wewe ni architect, ama wewe uko on the other side, you see, you are going to get now the ready market now from this other side. And of course, Kiman Community Live is the bridge between you and your client.
Yes.
Sawa?
Yes.
Client anatuwatch, anafurahi, anatufurahishwa na sisi, and then anakuja anakutafuta. Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo. And then good thing about it is that you trade only using a contract, so uko na safety. Na tunajua kuna watu huwa wanaogopa contract. So mtaniosha, kutaenda, sijui kutaenda aje. No. There is always a claim button pale, and of course wakati hamjaelewana, a master will be able to come in and of course join that chat na vitu zitaenda vizuri. So before tufike kwa makoti nini, at least kila mtu atapewa that listening ear.
Yes.
Pole sana.
Yes. Another thing, we've got identity pale ndani kwa Kiman stores. Yani you get to know who you are working with, where they are located.
Yes.
So in case of anything, you know the location to trace them.
Kabisa.
Kwa hivyo usijali ati sijui mtu anaweza kuwa ananiosha akiwa majuu ama nini. Hebu check your TikTok microphone iko sawa, si ndio?
TikTok microphone naona tuko sawa bado. Na sijaona kwa TikTok kama wanasema kuna shida ya sauti. Ama kama kuna shida ya sauti, you can always say, na kama uko na swali unaweza kuuliza.
Yes. Yesterday sasa ndo nilikuwa nakwambia, tulikuwa na Lydia Kelvin, and we talked about your work is your signature. Venye tulisema that signature yako inatembea haraka hata before wewe ufike hapo. Meaning that unaweza kuwa mahali na brand yako ndo inadiskasiwa hata hauko hapo, lakini watu washajua. So kama iko na sifa mbaya, ndi wewe ndo inaongelelea hapo. Kama iko na sifa fiti, ni wewe bado inaongelelea hapo. Na of course kama iko na sifa mbaya ama fiti, watu wanaweza taka kujua sasa ni nani. Hata wamejua brand ni gani. So conclusion ilikuwa, it is important to take care ama protect things like reputation, the quality of your work, because hizo ndo zinatembea kwa watu.
Kabisa.
But today we are having a master on the show. Tumekuwa na yeye like for like, is it 3 episodes or 2? His name is Alex Wainaina. Najua yuko hapa na anatutazama, and leo atakuwa anatuambia mbona hii jina inatembea sana kuliko yeye in terms of yeye kama master. Si ndio?
Kabisa.
Na niko na swali kwako. Mafundi, wacha tuingie kwa mafundi. Sijui wewe leo uko side gani?
Acha tuone. Nipe swali.
Swali ni mbona mafundi wanataka kufanya kazi haraka, volume kubwa? They don't want to actually, let me give you a good example. Na soko ya skuma. Kuna mahali utaenda upate kila mtu anauza skuma the same price.
Yes.
But kuna mtu anataka kuuza cheaper ndio anunuliwe haraka. You know, understand?
Yes, I understand.
So mbona huyu anataki kuendanisha na the market standards?
Haya, tuko sawa mpaka hapo.
Tuko sawa?
I think I understand. Kwanza venye umeleta hiyo example ya skuma, it makes sense.
Okay.
Mimi nitafall na ule mwenye anauza cheaper mingi.
Okay.
Cheaper mingi. Sawa sawa.
Yeah.
I'll not base it from a hustler's point of view.
Okay.
I will base it from the mwananchi point of view.
Okay.
Sawa sawa. So number one, umesema for example a bundle of sukuma normally ini tuseme kama 5 bob. Si ndio?
Yeah.
But hawa wameamua sisi tunapandisha yetu tunataka kuuza 20 bob each. Is that's a margin of 15 shillings. Unaelewa?
Yeah.
Si kila mtu anaweza afford that extra 15 shillings.
Yeah.
Tushikane mpaka hapo. Sawa sawa.
Kabisa.
So this extra 15 shillings becomes tutaita aje? Becomes a luxury. Umeelewa?
So kukula sukuma ya 15 ni luxury.
Of course.
Na kama hii ya 5 sitashiba.
We sasa sijui tunaelewana aje. Wacha turudi kwa mjengo.
Sasa ingine ni ngumu.
Wacha turudi kwa mjengo. Okay. For example, you have a carpenter. Sawa sawa. Kuna ule carpenter, you have your friend. Alikuwa anaitwa nani? Huyo sasa.
Yes.
Yeye anatengeneza using the cheapest materials. Yes. Like the cheapest materials. But mkali, si ati si mkali. Si ati sio kitu si presentable, ni presentable still.
Yeah.
Sawa sawa.
Yeah.
But anauza at a cheaper price but sells to masses. Sawa sawa.
Yeah.
Huyu wako anaunda ama huyu mwingine anaunda kitu mzito, kitu kali but the same thing atauza at 50,000 and above.
Yes.
Umeelewa?
Yeah.
So who will come to buy a 50,000?
Ni mwenye anataka
class,
mwenye anaweza afford hiyo.
Exactly. Ni class, ni mtu mwenye anataka level ya juu, sawa sawa.
Yeah.
Ni mtu mwenye anataka luxury. So technically it becomes a luxury.
Okay.
Sawa sawa. But mimi kama Mkenya wa kawaida, mimi sina hiyo budget. I just need something small yenye itanipush ndio nipate pesa nifike kwa ile. Tuko pamoja mpaka hapo?
Yes.
You understand?
I understand.
So that's my point of view.
Okay.
So mimi I'll support ule mwenye anaanza pale chini.
Okay. Najua for a moment unaweza kuwa na mafans but as we continue
leo atastick na mimi. Leo hawezi nitoka. Let
me ask you so acha turudi sasa kwa mafundi. Na huyo mwenye umesema anafanya meza yake anaifanya na 50,000 na kuna mtu ata afford hiyo. So now my argument is don't you think mafundi si wote umesema wanatengeneza almost the same thing
Yes.
But kuna mwenye standard yake yeye anaona auze 50,000 but mbona anauza 50,000 ni juu pesa yenye ametumia nini amecalculate mambo yake yote akaona hii kitu labda effort yenye nimetumia time materials kwenye ametoa labda itoke 50,000. Don't you think that our mafundi wakishikana as a community sawa wa agree to do things in a certain standard yani the market agree to do things in a certain standard hatuwezi mafundi hawaezi standardize the market na tukue sawa.
If they standardize the market wana create monopoly and that's the worst thing kwa sababu monopoly inaharibu competition. Yes, monopoly itaharibu competition. Haya ni sawa, mafundi wameamua sisi tunalipagwa 1,500, si ndio?
Yeah.
Kutoka leo tunataka tuanze kulipwa 5,000. Hauingii side kama hujalipwa 5,000. Ni sawa? Nani anaumia?
Na si ndio I thought tunataka ndio wengine wasiende cheaper. Ndio wewe kama unalipangwa 15 usiende mahali uambiwe leo tunalipa 500. Si wewe pia itakuangukia.
No.
Na tutapata do.
No, it is already on paper that fundi ni 1,500. Tulielewane mpaka hapo. Kuna that standard yenye already iko set. Ni sawa? But kuna this other one. Unaelewa? Kuna this other one yenye una try ku create. Yes, of course we are saying ile kitu tunasema hii wiki ni nikumbushe the main topic of the week.
Your work is your signature.
Your work is your signature. It's okay. Your work is your signature. But do you think your work being your signature itakufanya upandishe bei juu ufanye mtu mwenye ako hapa chini alemewe?
No, haezi lemewa. I thought tuli agree that.
No, we agree. We agree. We are still on that. Your work is your signature. Ni sawa? Ndio maana nakupea example ya huyu fundi wa mbao mwenye ako huko juu kali kabisa. You understand? Okay. It's okay. I understand that you cannot sell to everyone. Everyone has their target market. But in as much as everyone has their target market, lazima we think about mwenye ananunua. You understand? Of course kuna wale wenye wanataka class, wanataka luxury, wanataka hiyo vitu yote. But ni wangapi? That's the question. You understand?
Yes.
Because you also need to make a living kama fundi. You also need to make a living kama supplier. You understand?
Yes.
Wewe kama architect. Yes, we understand that unataka kulipwa pesa mingi. But you need to make a living.
So mimi ni architect, nimesoma hivyo vyote na mimi najua reputation yangu na jina yangu inatembea. But so juu kuna ule mtu mwenye ako pale anataka afanye kazi mingi alipwe pesa mingi, nijishukishe quality yangu na pesa yenye nataka kulipwa.
Usishukishe quality yako. But yes, it is your signature. But don't overprice your signature.
I am not overpricing. I am just standardizing.
You see, now standardizing italeta monopoly.
Kwani mafundi ensure aje haujaenda a certain place na mtu akufinye just because wewe mnajua price. Okay, na understand nini ya monopoly. But again, Brian, we want to create a suitable, let me use the word suitable market. Ni sawa? Yenye hakuna mtu, sasa ndapeana example ya nini jamani director, hakuna mtu kitu inatokanga ama mnalipishanga hii service hivi. But sasa wewe juu unataka pesa mingi, hata kawe ni hustler, unaenda ukilipisha haya, let's take an example of 1,000 a service yenye inalipisha 1,000 bobe. Alafu juu wewe sijui ni hustler na unataka kazi mingi, so uende ukilipisha 500 ndio watu wakupee kazi. Sisi wenye quality yenye tunajua ni hiyo ya dhao, tupotele.
No.
Unajua wewe una argue from a hustler's point of view.
Yes, of course, I'm arguing from a hustler's point of view, number one.
So haribu market.
And I'm also arguing from a point of ya mwenye ananunua. Because when you are thinking about yourself, you're not thinking about mwenye ananunua.
Mwenye ananunua anajua inakuanga hivyo. Anajua price inakuanga hivyo. Sasa wewe ndo unataka umuonyeshe kuna cheaper. Na hiyo cheaper utaifanya haraka uharibu quality. Na tumeshinda tukiimba mambo ya quality hapa, reputation.
Okay, it's okay. Now tell us what you think. What do you think? Do you think it wanasema ni correct ama do you think what I'm saying is correct? No, my point is yes, ni vizuri kupandisha price. Ni vizuri kufanya nini because of you. You understand? But una consider mwenye ananunua? That's the question.
Yes.
Haya, ni sawa. Let me think about you sasa. Tuseme leo umeamua kutengeneza hiyo kitu. You still need to pay rent, you still need to pay school fees na vitu kama hizo na bills unahitaji kulipa. Sawa. You need to sell volumes. You understand?
No, me, I don't need volumes. I just need one good job and get the huge amount of money. I don't need volumes because volumes will make me compromise my standards and reputation. Because I believe me nikiwork faster naweza haribu mahali kwa client nichome na hiyo sifa yangu itatembea, itakuwa like this brand alikuja akanifanyia kazi mbaya, na trust me you, hiyo sifa ikianza kutembea kutoka kwa mtu mmoja, you are done, hata kama wewe ni mgori aje.
Hapana, hapa it's a clash of class. Mimi naona kama it's a clash of class.
No, it's not class. It's how it's quality. Kwani what do I mean by quality? Kwani did I study that whatever I'm doing, that service that I'm providing, to come and compromise it's the quality the way it's supposed to be?
No, actually nishapata fan actually. African Jerry from Kahawa anasema I agree with Brian on this one. You see?
Tell us African Jerry.
No,
what do you agree? Endelea.
Ana agree. Yeye ni mkulima mdogo. Wewe ukimsetia price huko juu, what do you think? Yes, anataka quality. Hatukatai. Kila mtu anataka quality.
Yes.
Ukienda kununua simu hata unaulizaga iko na warranty. You understand?
Yes.
Why? Mbona unauliza kama iko na warranty? Because you know what you want. Sawa. But value nimevalue hiyo kitu.
Yes.
But pesa yenye niko nayo ni kidogo.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
So unataka kuniuzia simu 50,000. Okay, sawa. Unataka kuniuzia meza 50,000 and I can get it na 5,000 huko chini.
Yes. Aya, wewe enda uchukue na 5,000 yaribike na siku ya pili. I don't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna buy other 5 mpaka hiyo 50,000 ifike. Ubai ya 5,000 nyingine ya 5 na itakuwa inaharibika na wiki moja.
No, I think tunahitaji kuelewana. Hapa tunahitaji kuelewana. Na leo unahitaji kusikiza. Hear me out.
But a master is coming. Me, I don't need to hear you kwanza. Master atatatua.
No, hear me out. Before master atatue, hear me out.
Yes.
What I'm trying to say, I understand. The work speaks first. Anasema hello PMK Jenga and team watching from Kahawa Wendani. I love the show. I agree with Jenga on this one. Ndio hiyo. So to agree hivi. ni sawa, quality ni important. Sawa. Ni sawa, tunaangalia lifetime ya hiyo kitu. Si ndio? But mimi what I am trying to say, director, before tuende break, what I am trying to say,
yes,
yeah,
say it faster so that I also say mine. Ni nini unataka nikatwe kazi hujasema mine? Yes, your final take.
Bana we msicreate monopoly.
Okay, my final take. Take care of quality. Do not go for masses, for volumes, and ruin your reputation and your quality. We take a short break here at Kiman Community Live. We are coming back with G Chanwe.
Au sio? Karibu sana. This is Kiman Community Live, and of course brought to you courtesy of www.kimanstores.com. It's always nice to have you here, and it's always nice to have all these discussions every morning. Of course inaletaga tumbo joto hapa, watu wanakosana kidogo, but anyway we must get a solution here. Ukiniona solo we ndio kitu. Ukiniona solo, you just know this is G Chanwe, and of course G Chanwe inakusaidia kujua vitu mbili tatu ndani ya system, and of course ndani ya construction. So how can you optimize on cost, how can you make more money, and of course how can you unawezaje kuwa pro ndani ya system. Sawa sawa. And of course tunajengana hapa hivi pole pole, and of course my name is Brian Jenga, usio twende sana. So today on G Chanwe we take another turn, and this turn is the plug economy. We've always talked about this, we've always talked about how to make an extra income, and of course tumeshinda tukikuambia, and tutashinda bado tukikuambia you can earn that extra income today. Sawa sawa. But before that, if you go pale home where ni architect, a very big shout out to Big Ben, aliniambia nimsalimie kwa show, especially kwa G Chanwe, karibu sana. If you know you go pale and you would want to sit here, karibu sana. You just need a case number, and of course ukwe tu verified. Kuja tukae hapa alafu tuambie kitu yenye unafanya. So what is the plug economy? The plug economy ndani ya Kiman Stores ni tumekuambia more often than not that plug ni mtu mwenye anakuonyesha kwenye vitu ziko. So atakuonyesha kwenye nyanya ziko in the modern markets, atakuonyesha kwenye kitunguu iko, atakuonyesha kwenye nguo ziko. Sawa sawa. Tukienda kwa stage kuna kuaga na plug. Ule mwenye anakuambia twende na yeye aendi, ako hapo. Yeye aendi mahali, ako hapo. Sawa sawa. Wanakuwa na jina yao. I don't want to say it, but utingo basically. So wao ndio maplugs wa stage. Sawa sawa. Tukienda tao, mostly watu hawapendi sana kuuliza street names ama nini, but unajipata ukiuliza msee wa boda ni aje, direction ya kwenda afya center iko wapi, obviously ni Kara Green, ni Kala Green, utaipata hapo hivyo nini, atakwambia utapita Tomboya Street uende ukiendaga hivi. Sawa sawa. For those who know Nairobi well. Aya, sawa sawa. So huyo mtu wa bike, huyo ndio plug. Sawa. So in this case kwa Kiman Stores, plug is the same person, anakusaidia kujua mashimo. Sawa sawa? Tuko sawa. Haya, tuendelee. So now kwa matatu wanawachiwago 10 bob. Kwa soko maybe akusaidia kubeba kitu ama asikusaidia. But kwa Kiman Stores unalipwa. Sawa sawa. And now do you get paid? There are three ways of getting paid. So number one, ukisaidia mtu ku on board, huyu mtu ni nani? Huyu mtu ni architect ama ni supplier. You can go huko hivyo kwa site nini wakati wako huko, you tell them, sell yourself pale, alafu unawaambia ni aje, I can help you to join this market ama a ready market yenye iko ready na watu sawa sawa. So once wameweza kujoin, amejoin, amesha create account pale, amepata KS number na amekuwa verified. Kuwa verified means ako na account number, meaning he is liable ama ako sawa ku transact business in the platform because ako na account number sawa sawa. Ana get an account number pale, there is a bank pale ndani yenye anaweza itumia kama mobile wallet yake pale sawa sawa. So that's how he gets paid. So once amekuwa verified and verification is from as low as 750 Kenya shillings, na hiyo inasaidia tu kuweza kujua huyu mtu ako sawa na checks zote zimefanywa na kile kitu iko sawa ku trade sawa sawa, is okay with the Kenyan government. Haya, so once amefanya hivyo, wewe unapata an instant 350 Kenya shillings, and it's as easy as ni aje, niko na platform hapa, utapata ready job, twende kazi sawa sawa. You can be creative with how you do it. Well, ni kutafuta basically, so you can be creative with how you do it. So that's one, and that one is automatic. Once ameshafanya mambo, upande yako inafanya mambo sawa sawa. Haya, the next one ni yo inaitwa aje, ni a contract sawa sawa. So once umesaidia a buyer could make a contract, now this one goes to the fundis na watu wote wenye wako kwa site sawa sawa. So each and every morning kuna vitu ziununuliwa kwa site. For example, kama tuko kwa roofing kuna ka silicone, kama tuko kwa kioo kuna ka silicone kananunuliwa hapo hivyo, kuna simiti extra inanunuliwa sawa sawa, kuna chuma extra inanunuliwa, zile zenye hazikuwa zimebudgetiwa sawa. So wewe kama fundi unasaidia ama unanunua wewe mwenyewe, already ushatumiwa pesa, so unanunua wewe mwenyewe kwa Kimman Stores, you make that order sawa. So kama ni wewe make that order kwa Kimman Stores, you create that contract and then you just pay. Wakati wa kulipa pale kwa referral code, you put your KS number, but mwenye analipa sio wewe, you understand. So utaweka you prompt mwenye site alipe, and once amefanya hivyo na wewe umefanya mambo yako hapo hivyo, ushaweka kila kitu na usha purchase na ameshalipa, contract fee 200 Kenya shillings, but from that 200 Kenya shillings you get a 50 bob. Ni kama cashback basically, but hiyo ni a contract peke yake sawa sawa. You get to enjoy that pack, alafu unapata. So tulianza na 350, umesaidia mtu kuingia. Wewe ni fundi na bado wewe ni fundi kam plug sawa. Wewe ni fundi ama wewe ni plug na umesaidia mtu kumake contract, so utakula ile 350 ya kwanza and then utakula chwani ya pili, tumefika 400 sawa sawa. Now this is also another thing, umesaidiana kupata contract sawa sawa, and then umeenda to a particular supplier ndani ya platform. Huyo supplier umeweza kumpea gig sawa. For example, make order na umeweka KS number yako hapo hivyo kama referral code sawa sawa. Ule supplier akona option ya kukupea cashback. Now this is not system automated, hii ni yeye ataamua sawa sawa. You can get from as low as 20 shillings to as high as 200 Kenya shillings. So what are you waiting for? This is a ready opportunity for you to transact and of course to use the platform. Basically ukitumia platform inamaanisha there is something also that you are earning. Kuna also some benefits that come with using the platform sawa sawa. So why not log on to www.kimmanstores.com sahizi, and of course you do the necessary, you learn pale ndani nini, na kama ni ngumu sana you just text the number or call the number 0757 539 na utaweza kusaidiwa. Na kama namba imekuwa ngumu, just log on to TikTok at Kimman Stores, YouTube at Kimman Stores, and of course Facebook at Kimman Stores, na utaweza kushughulikiwa. A very big shout out to Evelyn and of course the producer Kimman 001 for enabling this to happen, and of course utaweza kuenjoy all that benefits that come with it. Kama uko na swali unaweza kuuliza, and of course utaweza kujibiwa. That has been me on G Chanue. This is Kimman Community Live, and of course my name is the big voice in construction. My name is Brian Jenga. G Chanue takes a break, tukutane kesho, and of course itakuwa moja noma.
Hey, produce the German. I'm live. Oh my God. Guys, if I am live, by the way, you able to tell me, Nico live? Yes. Really? All right. No problem. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Human Community Live. I am presenter MK, PMK. Today, najua mmeona mambo imechemka we almost fought juu mimi mtu hizi niambia at he wants to do volumes ati aharibu kazi juu mimi huwezi kuja kwangu unataka ujenge nyumba yangu the same time unataka ujenge hii as in you see quality sawa. So guys, TikTok, Facebook, continue tweeting, continue commenting pale, muulize hizo maswali because we have a master today na lazima tutajibiwa na lazima tutajua. But today I want us to ask ourselves, mbona tunashinda tukisema that watu wana recognize kazi yako even before you introduce each other, introduce, si ndio? So master atatuambia mbona wao wakiwa mahali kama masters yes? You mean I have been talking to myself? Kwa sawa? Narudia ama niendelee? All right. We are still good, guys. Don't worry. So keep talking to us. 0757 539 is our number. It's our WhatsApp number. And yes, director? Huh? Okay, si mwache kuongea hapo. Like, guys, relax, sawa. So guys, bila kusema maneno mengi ama nini, I want us to jump into our conversation today, into our discussion today. And we are saying that on a construction site, masters recognize each other without introductions. The work speaks first. Ndio maana nawaambia quality ni muhimu, ni sawa? Juu hii work speaks first, lazima iko imekuja na quality. Alex Wainaina.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
You're great?
I am good today.
I am also great.
Yes.
But nachemkwa. Ask me why.
Why?
Because Brian was here and he's insisting that he wants to do a lot of work because he's a hustler. Hatujakataa kuna hustlers. Hata mimi naelewa kuna hustlers. But quality kweli tutaachana nayo.
Not in this field.
Not in this field.
Yes. This field will always be driven by skilled workers and quality work. The part of the quantity, we leave it out. Because it will never advance their careers or their earnings. It will never bring the new jobs, the new referrals. When people see quality work, they want to know who did it. And when they get to know who did it, you get work even when you are not presently sending proposals or going to sites. People come to you. So the quality will never be replaced. That one is for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
But why? How are we going to convince Brian from his hustler's point of view that we still need the quality?
We will show him statistically that if you look at the people who have succeeded, because you reach a point where now you are being called.
Yes.
If you get to hear their stories, they will tell you it's because of the consistency on trying to do the best work that they can that has brought them this far. But those who tried to do quantity, they fall on the wayside. They either have to change careers or fall lower than the job they would have done if they had done quality work. Giving you an example,
yes.
You could be an electrician who was doing, very good work,
all right.
But you want to catch hold of several contracts at the same time. What happens after time, people realize there are mistakes that were made and they can be very costly. So you can even get to lose your license.
Yes.
Because, for example, I remember giving you an example of the cables that are used on people's houses.
Wire see wire.
Wire see wire.
Right.
And if people get to know that you were the one who caused the house to burn, for example, Do you think you'll ever get work as an electrician?
I don't think
so. So now you go to a lower standard job. Yes, you did quantity for 2-3 years,
Yes.
but it will catch up with you. So I would always insist on this construction sector. Let people go for quality. Let your work speak for you. Yes.
Now, we are saying that you, as a master, or in a place where you are a number of masters,
Yes.
that you recognize each other because of your work, even without introductions. It's the work that speaks for itself. So how do you immediately recognize good work mahali umepatana kama masters?
When all of you meet,
Yeah.
most of the what will break the ice is everybody will have a reference on the jobs they have done before.
Okay.
For example,
Yes.
up to today, everybody sees KICC, which was built in the 70s.
Okay.
KICC, Kenyatta International Conference Center.
Yeah.
And people remember even the name of the architect.
Okay.
It's older than most of the people around right now.
Okay, I was not even born, so... like...
Exactly. But people remember the architect. They remember the designers. They know who were involved in the project. They know the contractor. Why? When masters come together, they say, the reference point is always, I did this job, I did this house. And now people, that pride of being able to quote what you have done before,
Yes.
a master would know either by inference or having seen that work. And
Yes.
many in the construction sector will always ask, for example, a contractor, which jobs have you done before? And don't be surprised, clients will go up to that site to actually see. And they can just tell from the outset that this was quality work. And therefore, masters, when they meet, the reference is always, what have you done before? And people get to know. Or now, they will want to go behind the scenes and actually see the work you have done. And then from that point on, now they can actually refer, or if the question comes up, who can do this work?
Yeah.
They'll move very quickly and be able to refer you to good works. So the quality of work should drive people. Yes, I know we need the money as much as possible.
Yes.
But you'll go longer if you do quality work. Yes.
Yes. Why we are saying that the work has already spoken for you long before you arrived at that place.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yes.
But
because I don't think in the construction sector there's anybody who just picks someone from the gate and says, now you come and do this work for me. Most times it is, do you know so and so? Do you know someone who does good work in this sector? And then when somebody who has worked with you before says, there's one person I know, because they don't want to give a reference of somebody who will do shoddy work,
Yes.
you'll always see quality people being referred all the time. Yes.
Then let me. I'm just curious. When you're looking for a job opportunity, you are being asked for a CV. So, okay, mbona tunaitishwa CV basi kama kazi unaweza onyeshana even without the documents?
Is that in the construction sector or in the normal sector?
Okay, normal sector.
Normal
I want
sector.
us to just give an example and then dive back to...
Because normal CVs, it is enough to say what you have done.
Okay.
But in the construction sector, it's also to be seen.
Okay, what you've
Not,
done.
yes.
Okay.
So the CV might be very impressive. You have very many projects you have been involved in.
Yeah.
But in actual sense, it is the people who go down there and actually see the work that now say, yes, this CV is right, this person is right for this job. And that's why sometimes it might take maybe even 5 years before you now go on your own to look for the work.
Okay.
Because many, in those 5 years, you are going under someone else who is a master in that section. And then slowly by slowly, he is able to give you work on your own.
Yes.
And then now you create your own CV and portfolio. But as normal CV in normal working other areas which does not require skill,
Yes.
writing it could be enough. Yes.
But why are some fundis ignoring finishing quality?
Again, it's the shortcut mentality.
Shortcuts.
Yes.
Okay.
They think by finishing this one quickly and going to another site will make them more money. What they don't realize is that, yes, you might make money for 2-3 years, but it slowly goes down because your work gets to be seen. I am sure you've walked to a place, even a house, you are not even a fundi, you are
Yes.
not even skilled, you don't even know how it is done, but you just look at a place and say, no, this is not, I don't think this was a good idea. For example, you have seen steps, the staircase. You have seen some that are longer than 6 inches.
Yes.
And you wonder whether that was actually designed by an architect.
They are so steep.
They are so steep or they are so far apart from each other
Okay.
that stepping on the next one is a problem. Or in a place where it's supposed to be flat, you find raised floors, lowered floors, and you just wonder, did somebody actually design this or did the contractor just decide to put a staircase here? So you can even question the quality. Sometimes you might not even, we see wrong things before we see right things.
Yes.
So you in a construction site, it is very evident this hii imefanywa na good fundi.
Yes.
Hii sijui, I don't even know what's wrong with it, but it is not right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, how will these fundis develop discipline to make sure that the task they are doing, they do it until it's perfect?
Now that is where the people who have been in the sector come handy. The masters now in those areas, the good fundis, they are in charge of the quality of the interns who are under them.
Yes.
If the quality fundis insist on work being done well, the interns start learning that until I do a good job, I'll never be referred. The next job sitaitwa if I don't do this one well.
Yes.
Yes. So the masters are the ones who will raise this value of quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go to a site.
Yes.
Fundis pale kwa site.
Yeah.
They'll start maybe talking. Let me ask. Will they start talking about themselves, the kind of work, even before clients notice that? Are they concerned?
Yes, because you see, like the example I keep giving, a painter will only come on site after somebody has plastered the walls. So they know that if the wall is well plastered, their work will be better.
Yes.
Secondly, a person who is doing the plaster will not want an electrician coming to drill or to cut holes for their cables after the plastering has been done.
Yes.
So there is this continuity that this job must happen first. It must be like this before the second person comes on board.
Yes.
So definitely on site, you'll always hear fundi say, we maliza uondoke mi nifanye yangu. You finish and then I come on and check. If the plastering has been done well, my paint work will look good. And some would even go to even refining the work so that their job is seen to be better. If you find a wall that is not totally flat, you feel you will not apply paint on it.
Yeah.
So some would even recommend that let's do this plaster again so that now my work is seen to be what it is.
Yes.
I'll be judged by the work I do, but it depends on what was done before.
Yes.
So the fundis themselves actually call each other out. Hii haiwezi pigwa rangi ikiwa hivi. Yes.
By the way, you as a master, umetuambia you will be able to recognize kama kazi imefanywa vizuri. What separates you as a master, or what's the difference between a master and an average?
The workmanship. The workmanship, yes. Hii ni kitu yenye it is either done well or not done well. There is no middle ground. If it is good, everybody sees it.
Yeah.
Even those who are nothing to do with construction.
Yes.
The client will look at it and say, yes, hii kazi iko sawa. So at the end of the day, your work speaks louder than your mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's this thing, you are a fundi, and some own their equipment, some don't have. They
Yes.
depend on others. So can you be able to work? How do I say it? Can you be able to work perfectly without your own tools?
There are some jobs you can never, and I would challenge you when you go to the site, look for the people who bend this wire, what do we call them, the chuma, the the ones who bend the chuma so that they articulate before the concrete is poured, they always carry that, the chuma they use for bending the wires, mesh, any metallic thing.
Yes.
The people who do plaster, they have that tubing. I think it's a 4x2 tubing, that they use for plastering. They carry for themselves.
Yes.
The electricians have their own tools.
Yes.
The carpenters have their own tools, because you don't want to be given tools you're not familiar with, or you don't know the result of. Yes, they are shared tools that are not the craftsman now. They are just general tools. But most times, fundis have their own tools. And they don't want to blame the tools, so they carry the correct one.
Yes.
Because if you use another person's tools and they don't bring out the result, nobody will listen to your excuse that it is the tool. It is the user of the tool.
Yes.
So most times fundis should have their own. Okay, it might take some time to get the best,
Yes.
but it is a requirement.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm asking myself now, the fundi has gotten a job, a nice paying job,
Yes.
but they don't have the tools. And they don't want to work with the tools they are not familiar with. So will they now pause that work because they don't want results ambazo ziko?
Good ones would actually postpone the job.
Really?
I am not available today. Because they know where they will get the tools, they are being used. They will postpone the job rather than do with bad tools.
But the job will just be
Disappear.
taken by someone else.
No. At least that is something. When they are picking new people for a construction site, they also have timelines. But they also know that the fundi will only be as good as the tools that they carry. So if the fundi says he's not available today, then he says, I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
They would rather wait than have another fundi come to try, because most times they have gone through the selection process. So you will always, you would rather wait a day, but get the job done with the proper tools. So most people will not lose the job because they didn't have the tools. They know where to get them.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, I'm trying to speak from now Brian's point of view. Nataka nimuulizie hiyo swali yake. Juu najua hiyo ndo anajiuliza sahi now.
Yeah.
So does that mean that mpaka client itabidi aelewe huyu fundi that they will not work with?
Sometimes the client might not even know why there was a delay, because again they don't want to tell them tools haziko available.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, the fundi knows I would rather not do the job with the wrong tools than do it hurriedly or with the wrong tools, and then the client gets to know the job was not well done. So at the end of the day, a good fundi would rather wait even that extra day. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So quantity will not, I don't know where Brian got that one. But anyway, it is a hustling mentality, although we have used that word wrongly many times, that you want to do as many jobs as possible. But in real sense, in our sector of construction, what will win always is what you deliver.
Yes.
And people can see. And this is not a job you can hide.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not a job you can hide.
Yes, the faults will always be seen. Yes.
I was actually going to ask you, why is it harder to hide a bad signature in
the construction? Because it's plain, totally plain to see. Even somebody who is not an expert will just see there's something not right in this. But they might not be able to say exactly what happened or what is wrong, but they can see something is not right. Yeah.
Yesterday, we had a project manager here, Lydia McKelvin, and he told us that there's alichora a certain design of a house. He wanted it to be an arc.
Yes.
But the fundi mwenye alikuwa anafanya hiyo kazi alienda akachora sijui kitu inakaa hivi and the fundi said that hivi ndio inanibamba, meaning hivi ndio inamfurahisha ikiwa. As a master, what would you tell someone like that?
The designer has the right to how it should appear. So whoever drew and said it, I want it this way, that should be what is followed. See or what the fundi now interprets. No, and then also that means also there is a problem because supervision. By the time anajenga yenye unasema kufanya
kubamba, yani kufurahisha.
By the time he's doing that,
yes.
The person supervising should have said, no, I drew an arc. I want an arc. Because there was a reason why he drew an arc and not the one that pleases that fundi. So there was a problem in the supervisor, and also fundis should not interpret themselves.
Yes.
I'll give you an example. There's a hotel that was built up country, 8 floors, but it never got, it had very nice finishing, tiles, floors, whatever, fittings, very well, but it will never get more than 3 star. Yet it was built to actually aspire for 5 star.
Yeah.
You know why? This contractor had done Brian's kind of job. Yes. Very many. He was a contractor. So for him, there's a foreman above, and there is an architect, there are structural engineers, and so forth. Yeah. His was to bring the people, the labor, materials, and make sure they are fundis doing the work. Yeah. So when it came to building his own hotel, he decided he doesn't need an architect. Oh. He has done more than 30, 40 projects, yes, some even belonging to government. So what does he do? He decides to build. Yes. So you would get to the bedrooms, or what, I don't know, in the hotel rooms, and there's a whole pillar in between the floor. Anybody entering that room would know this was not done by an architect, because pillars are supposed to be hidden. They can't be in my room where I'm going to sleep. There is a whole pillar that is supported. So he never got beyond 3 star. What do you think that disaster is? That's a hotel maybe that will stay 50, 60 years, but it will never get the classification because of quantity. If that contractor had been decent enough to bring an architect, yes, it did not matter the quantity, the number he had done. But the one he did went wrong, and it will be a mistake forever. Yes. So let me bring you back to that question again. The architect and that fundi, and you as a master. So there is a way the architect dealt with that fundi. He wouldn't have accepted that, and the client maybe. Yes. Pia the client anashanga, what is the fundi doing? Exactly. So now you as a master, assuming now there's that dispute between the architect and the fundi. Am I the client? No, you're not the client. You're the master. I'm the master now, yes, arbitrating between these two. Yes, because the fundi is saying, hii ndio inanibamba. And, and the architect is like, what are you doing? So you as a master now, huyu fundi sasa utamwambia nini? Oh, the best thing, and the one that teaches the best, is to make someone suffer financially. Bring it down at your cost. And do it the way I had instructed. So you lose in material, you lose in time, and you repeat the job. They would never say enye inambamba tena. Ever. Yes. Wow. Bring it down and do it again. At your cost. Yes. Because that's not what I designed. I didn't bring you to interpret your things, and I didn't bring you here to do the things that pleases you. Do it up, break it down, do it the right way. And that way would teach people to do what is required to be done, what was drawn. Yes. That's why there is a division of labor, the architect, the structural engineer, the mechanical engineer, the plumbers. Everybody has that. That's why a building, yes, requires a lot of people. Yes. And do you think that the fundi might have done that to get paid more? Because akiambiwa abomoe, see, they will ask for another extra money. Ndio ajenge tena. Do you think? I am sure fundi who did that will never do it again, because it will be at their own cost. At their own cost. Yes. Wow. Also, is it the reason we are saying that the premium, you see, the premium projects, they look for specific signatures? Exactly. Exactly. So a premium project will always attract the craftsmanship, the quality of finishing and all. Yes. Yeah. Good works. Yes. So if the work was amazing, mtu mwingine aliona, you get referrals, you get more work. Yes. And you get paid better. Yes. And assuming you've done a clean work,
Do you really need marketing? Because unaweza kuwa umefanya kazi mzuri, but you're still marketing it. Is it hurting or?
No, it is still it's still okay for people to go after. I mean, you get to know that somebody wants something done. You go and present your credentials.
Yeah.
And you are proud to know that if they ask, what have you done before?
Yes.
You can quote what you have done very well. And they can go see and now get the job. So people, yes, still require to market for themselves. But you might reach a point where you get more jobs through referrals rather than you doing the proposals, rather than you marketing. Yeah.
What about when things go wrong, and you have a nice signature? People know that you do nice work, but somewhere in the way, things have gone wrong. Will the signature protect you from that?
It will, to most extent. If, for example, I have a good job I did finishing,
Yes.
people can see the quality of work, and then something goes wrong in that site.
Yes.
They know at least my area was properly covered.
Uh-huh.
So yes, sometimes things go wrong and you find that you cannot rectify. So it's something you have to live with.
Yeah.
The site did not end up well, but you did your part very well. But still the whole thing is condemned as not good enough. Yes.
Wow. Okay. There are those clients that want work to be done so quickly. How will you handle time pressure as someone who is providing that service? How will you handle that time pressure and you still want to protect your signature?
Luckily, in the construction sector,
Yeah.
I think people, even the clients, know that certain jobs require a certain time. For example, if you are told that this concrete has been set
Yes.
and requires 21 days for it to dry, you will no client will try to force the fundis to finish the work in 15 days.
Yes.
So at least there are certain standards even the client know that if it is concrete, it has to set in 21 days. So they will not try to shorten that. And if they do, you tell them, I am not going to be responsible for the result if you make me do less than the 21 days. But most clients will not want to carry that burden, so they will accept and wait for the 21 days. Where they push you is, for example, maybe plastering.
Okay.
And then you tell them, this plastering requires 6 days, I need 8 fundis. They tell them, then maybe the client can say, why don't you put 16? Now, if you put 16, you are lowering the quality of the work. Because there is one wall, even if you want to put 10 people, they cannot work on that wall
Yes.
at the same time. So clients will accept that certain jobs require certain days. If they try to force beyond a certain time,
Yes.
a master will say it is not possible and leave it at that, and actually say it's not possible. And the client have no choice but to wait. Yes.
Or they do, and if it fails, it's on.
You see,
client.
unless I doubt whether they would agree to take that, because many would be asked to sign. Serious contractors would tell you, if you are forcing me to do this,
Yes.
then you sign for it. And many clients will not sign.
Yeah.
So they will rather wait. And then masters, when you have reached that point to be called a master and people know about it, they will not try to bend the rules or force you to do something that is not in the standard way. Yes.
But now I think Brian would take the job.
That's
what
the
I
problem.
think. He will tell us. He will come and tell us.
You see, if he takes the job,
Yeah.
then he is totally responsible for whatever will appear at the end of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me talk to him for a little bit. No, he takes the job,
Yes.
and he messes it up.
Yes.
And he's a hustler.
Yes.
Now, atatoa wapi pesa ya kulipa
Yeah,
sasa?
kulipa the cost of rectifying.
Yes.
Where will it come from? Or calling another group of fundis to come and renovate the same building before it's even handed over to the client. Hiyo pesa itatoka wapi? So it is more costly to do quantity. Then something goes wrong,
Yes.
and you have to repeat the process. You will pay by time and by the finances. Yeah.
So atateseka sana.
Sana. Hiyo shortcut haitamfikisha.
Brian, you hear that? Shortcuts will take you
Can be
nowhere.
very long. Yes.
Unless hiyo shortcut ni unataka kuvuka kwa inyo. Kuvuka mahali kwa nini itakufikisha mahali unaenda haraka, but si kazi.
Si kazi.
Right.
No.
We take a short break here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are still following TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. We are coming back. This is Kim and Community Live. I am presenter MK PMK. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My director is playing with my mind. He's playing with me, and I am not happy with that. Director, utuambia saidi yenye uko. Na I think one time we will call the director here. Pia yeye atuambie his side of the story. Haiwezi kuanga kila time ako behind the scenes and he's just laughing at our dispute here with Brian na hatuambii side yake. But anyway, guys, welcome back to our discussion. We're having Alex Wainaina, who is a master here on the show. Anatuambia mambo ya quality, mambo ya masses, kuchukua kazi mingi, alafu nasahau mambo ya quality. You get it? Brian, I hope you're following. Yes, let's continue with our discussion. So there's a time we talked about being precise, or owning your craft, knowing the specific thing that you're good at. Is precision a technical skill, or is it something from the heart?
In fact, it could be both, because it starts with the passion that you have for what you are doing.
Yes, let's start with technical. How is it technical?
So you have technical means that if a building or a wall or even a desk like this has to have certain, it requires to be this length, it requires to be this flat, it requires to be this height. Those are the technical details.
Yes.
And you learn that either under a master, someone who has done it before, or you go to college for it. Today, people can go to TVET colleges and learn these things. That is the technical bit of it. But then your passion in doing that work actually now comes from the point of where you want to have, you are passionate about it. You want, when people look at that, they want to know who did it.
Yeah.
And you want to be associated with it. So your technical part is important, but your passion will bring the precision.
All right.
Because now the passion and the technical details, when they come together, you produce what actually pleases you.
Amazing.
You have seen a lot of, for example, carpenters.
Yes.
They will even take a picture of the article they have created. Why do they do that? Because it is a thing of personal pride. That technically it's sound, and then the precision can be seen. My passion, therefore, I sleep better because I do a good job.
Yes.
So this is, it's something that people develop over time. And they need the basis, which is the technical one. That's why I don't recommend anybody just, today you can learn a lot of things, then go out to be an intern, then you now become a master after some years.
Yes.
Yes.
Would someone who does a lot of things which they have not perfected, any, would they care to say that they are proud, or they get proud of a certain thing?
I hope you don't mean that they do different things, because to be known as a master, you have to be doing just maybe 3 good things. The others are you just do it out of occupying your time.
You know,
but where you want to be known for, you better do fewer things.
Okay.
If you are a carpenter, be a carpenter. If you are a fitter, you are a mason, be a mason. If you want to be an electrician or a plumber, be that. But you cannot be a jack of all trades. I think I remember that argument some time back.
Yes.
You will be a master of none. And therefore you will not be able to take pride in any of those sectors.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm asking you this kind of questions, you just know that I am asking because of Brian. You just know that I am asking because of Brian. This Brian
seems like he needs quite some education in this sector.
This Brian has given me a hard time making him understand about quality,
craftsmanship, finishing well.
Yes, doing a lot of things that he wouldn't even bother saying that I am proud of this
This
tool or
particular.
this one particular thing.
Or he is not known for
Yes.
example, after doing all those things, what will you be known for? When people want to call you for work, what will they call you for? If you are doing 5 different things,
Utaishi kuwa mtu wa mkono.
very likely, or doing odd jobs.
Yes.
Is that what he aspires for?
I
And I
wonder.
think at his age, he should be aspiring to become a better person in the next 5 years.
Exactly.
Not one who is called to do virtually everything on a site. Yes.
Please ask him that when he comes here. Because mimi tutapigana na staki.
Maybe his urgency for making money is what is driving him to that.
Yeah.
But it is a short road.
It is just a short road.
Yes.
He should
The destination
change.
is too close before he reaches master level.
Yes.
Yes.
You've come across juniors. Let me call them Gen Z, maybe.
Yes.
But just someone who is
Younger.
younger than you. And they hear that you're a master and they understand that you're a master. You're supposed to guide things around, but they are still not in line with respecting that. How do you drive them to respecting you as a master? Do you tell them, we kijana mdogo, mimi ni master? Do you tell them that?
No. Today, especially, because of the kind of upbringing that is there now, and let me just go behind. The people of my age were brought up in very hard and harsh conditions. When we became parents, we spared our children that character building upbringing. So kind of if you speak to them the way you have just explained, they will even go home and decide they are not doing it again.
Yeah.
Now, there is a better way. Today, if you are a foreman, you are a fundi, a senior fundi, a master, the correction way is usually better.
Yeah.
You tell them it's not done like this. But if they are not willing to listen either, get them off your site. I'm not going to be responsible for the mistakes you make. And if I point the mistake to you and you're not willing to rectify, get off my site.
Get off my site.
Yes, this site, the client wants a certain standard.
Yeah.
If I'm not going to achieve it through you, there are 5 guys waiting outside there. I'll work with the ones who are willing. So I will not compromise my site, my construction site, because of someone who doesn't want to listen. No. There are very many people I can train and they will do a good job.
Yes.
Yes. I will have the patience because today people need more of discussion than being given instructions.
Yeah.
But the moment I notice that you are being adamant on doing things your way or not following what is correct according to me because I'm the one in charge, I'll get you off. And that's why maybe some of that generation find themselves moving from one job to another. Yeah. The problem is not the job, it's them and their attitude.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at if there are questions on TikTok here because we are live on TikTok. Right. Good morning. People are saying good morning. All right. I see you guys. I see Kim and Address. I see Life with Wanjiko. We have a fan here. She's not even in construction. She is not even building, but she is our fan. What do you think interests her in this? Wacha turuke kidogo kwa huyu fan because I am concerned that hey, you know, you might expect that mtu ambaye anasikiza ni mtu maybe anajenga, ana aspire kujenga ama nini. But ni msichana mdogo, acha niseme, msichana kama mimi. Unafikiria mbona, why is she interested in this conversation of builders?
I can only hazard a guess. The topic you are speaking about could be put in very many sectors of life.
Okay.
Not necessary construction. Because she is hearing the way people have to go to reach a point where they can be seen to be doing something good. So it might not necessarily be, she could even be a mechanic interested in painting or even just not, she's feeling that this is the way to build a craft and become a master in any sector that she could be in.
Yes.
Because we are not just strictly talking about construction only.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the basis.
Yes.
But it is to become a master at those other areas, you might have to go through the same process.
Right.
You learn the technical part,
Yeah.
you have passion, and then now you work under someone, you become a master yourself.
Nice.
So she could be interested because of that. Well, it's my guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
At least I know we are not only speaking to people in construction entirely.
Yes.
We are also sending the message
to those who are listening.
Yes.
They will resonate with something. Yeah. Or maybe she just likes your face.
She wants to hear Presenter MK's voice.
Yes.
Oh, could also
still
be a
good.
reason.
Yeah, it's still good.
Still
yes.
okay. Because that makes me feel like
you are doing something worthwhile.
yes.
Yeah.
Let's go back to our discussion now. There are those people when we are working as teams. There are those people who try to dilute our reputation. How do you correct them?
By consistently doing the right thing. Because you can't be everywhere where they are speaking. And what will take you to the next level is you consistently do the right thing. Do your portion well. Don't look over your shoulder.
Yeah.
When you are on a site and you see something going wrong, bring it to the attention of those who are responsible.
Yes.
I don't mean you, I think you people call it snitching. We're not saying you snitch on other people,
Yeah.
but at least if something you can see is definitely not working, it's not going well, or it was not done well, bring it to the, because surely you might see that the whatever they have built
Yeah.
is going to affect the whole building. You should tell the foreman.
Yes.
Because if you don't tell the foreman, then it means all of you will be condemned.
Right.
Because you didn't do the right thing.
Right.
So yes, it is something that people have to always look out for.
Yes.
The construction site is one unit. You might be doing different things on it,
Right.
but at least at the end of the day, it's the building that's going to sell us to the next client.
Right.
Yeah.
So you as a master, are you responsible for the signature of everyone who is under you?
Exactly.
You're
Exactly.
responsible.
I am responsible. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I am the one who will appear in front of the client and justify and also show the work we have done. And therefore, I also take responsibility. Let me give a classical example.
Right.
It is the players who are in the field, but it is the coach who gets all the beating.
You know, were you listening to us yesterday?
No. Funny enough, I was traveling, so I didn't.
Take it again and then I ask you a question. It is not the
I'm giving the example of the master being responsible for the whole unit. Everything going wrong or right in that sector, it is the responsibility of the master.
Yes.
So I gave an example of a football team. The moment there are 11 players in the field, they are the ones playing. But if they don't play well or they lose, who takes the blame? It's the coach.
Coach.
Why? And he was not in the field.
Yes.
So because the master is responsible for the construction site, the result are his. He has to bear the burden.
Yes.
And that's where now, when it is done well, he congratulates the people who have done the work.
Yes.
When it's done poorly, he takes the blame.
Yes.
He takes the blame.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Brian would ask, it is the team, the
No.
players who are playing.
Totally out of place. Totally, and you should tell him. When you meet him next, tell him. He is responsible if he is going to be the master. He is responsible for all the good things and all the bad things. Yes. When they do well, he congratulates the team. When they do badly, he takes the blame. Yes.
Are you a football fan?
Used to be.
Used to be.
Yes.
Which team?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Those days.
Oh, those days.
Yes.
Okay, maybe you changed right now.
I just no longer leave the house to go and watch. I would, if it's there, I'll watch where I am.
But I know you've been hearing Manchester United. Oh,
Yes.
tuko namba ngapi by the way? Tuko namba ngapi wadau?
Yes.
So I know you've been hearing Manchester United is.
At one time, I
inakuja.
really liked them. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
At one time you liked them.
Yes.
So
At one time, I was their fan.
okay.
I even had a jersey that was signed by all the 21 players.
Of Manchester.
They produced only 1,800 T-shirts. I had one. I had a friend who was in the UK and they got it for me.
Hey.
No,
you
that's how
must
serious I was.
No, right now I think sahau na Liverpool. You should be supporting Manchester United, Mr. Alex.
Well, I don't know. Are they doing well?
So they are doing well.
Okay.
They are doing well.
Okay.
You cannot compare them with something like Arsenal. You cannot.
I refuse to be involved in that argument now.
Hautaki vita.
Hautaki vita. Yes.
But anyway, what were Manchester United? You hear me? Yes, thank you. There's something we call pricing power, and is a signature of excellence in any way influencing the pricing power.
Oh, yes.
How?
When we are being asked for our portfolio, what have you done before? This job, this building is going to require this kind of level of workmanship. It is for me to price myself properly.
Yes.
It is because my craft is well known.
Yeah.
I am a master in my area.
Yep.
Therefore, if I say I need 120,000 and the next person is saying 90,000, I can still get the job.
Okay.
Because people know that when I am on that site, it will be done properly. So when I price 120 and another one is pricing 90, and let me pretend I'm the client,
Yeah.
I will ask myself for the same kind of quotation, quality, materials and everything. How is it that one is asking for 120 and another one 90? Do you know what I would do if I'm the client?
No.
I will negotiate with the guy charging 120.
Okay.
Yes, because there must be something he has seen. This other one maybe is even going to use substandard material,
Right.
so that the 90 he still makes a profit. Yes.
Right. And will now will the market adjust to a master who doesn't compromise value, reputation, all that?
Imagine, especially if you are negotiating with the owner of the contract. Yes. They will, the market will have to adjust to the master's demands.
Yes.
Because they also want to charge higher if they are the contractor. If it is the client, he wants the best for his building. Yes, they are looking at the cost, but they will also not compromise because they just want a few 30,000. In a whole building costing 16 million, what is 30,000 difference? So they would rather go for the workmanship, the master, rather than someone charging less. Yeah. So again, the question of Brian undercutting everyone because he has 5 jobs, you know, he'll say, I'll collect 90 here, 90 here, 90 here, 90 here. But somebody else will come and say, no, I just want 150 for this one.
Yes.
He will get more jobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brian, unaweza anza kukaribia sasa. Juu sasa masaa ni yako hapa tukuchemsha. Unaona jua ikishanipata, unaona hapa. But Alex, do you stop refining your skill as a master? Is there a point that reaches unasema mi nishakuwa, let me tell you, nishakuwa mngori. Mngori means
whatever that means.
Mngori means umekuwa mtu mkali. Mtu mkali.
Or very good at what you do.
Yes. Is there a point that reaches unasema no, I'm not refining anymore?
In fact, that's the point you die.
Oh.
Not die physically,
okay.
but in your area of professionalism. The moment you don't think you need to learn something else, either by seeing other people's work or improving yourself, you start dying. For example, look, even materials can force us to keep learning. If you think about ceiling boards, for example, over the last maybe, even the floor, concrete works, have you ever heard of terrazzo? Terrazzo, it used to be put on the floor before tiles.
It's that
those small stones in different colors.
Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys.
So from that way of finishing the floor to tiles, now and then even ceiling boards, they have changed over time. So if you're a master and you don't improve your knowledge on them and even how to work them, because they have different ways of working on them. So if you don't keep improving, you will find yourself being phased out. It is you who will be phased out. So there's no point at which you can say, now I don't need to learn anything else. No, not in the construction sector. You will always learn something else because materials change, times change, science has changed. Some of the materials are no longer being used. Nobody is quoting asbestos roofs anymore.
Yes.
So you have to keep adjusting. Yes.
Now I want to give you an example. Gen Z, I'll explain. Don't worry. So, there's a point where a Gen Z male and female wanakatiana. Kukatiana means they are
Quoting.
Hey, kwani hiyo ilikuwa direct translation mwenye alisema kukatiana? Yes, they are doing that okay, msichana kidogo kidogo hivi anakataa mambo ya kijana. And the man is saying, let me not use boy in a car so small. So the man is saying that this girl is hard to get.
Yes.
Another one might say she's cheap if they manage to get her very quickly.
Yeah.
So is it better now? I want us to relate it to work in construction. So is it better to be called the cheapest or hard to get?
Oh, they're hard to get.
Hard to get.
Anytime. Anytime. Anytime.
You can, unaweza kuja
Because
Brian,
hard to get,
Yes.
therefore means there is something about my specification
yeah.
that would make the other people think twice before they approach me, in which case they know my level.
Yeah.
But if I am known that I'll just need 2 dates and I have her, I would hate to be known like that.
Thank you. You see,
Yes.
you are talking to many ladies. A lot of ladies who are watching, eh? So,
Put your price up because you are worth it.
you are the prize.
Yes.
What about those who ask, what are you bringing to the table?
That's I wouldn't want to answer it. I wouldn't want to answer
I
it.
am the table. Me, I'd say, I am the table.
Also not bringing on the table.
Yes,
So
I
it's
am
the
the
story
prize.
of if you are not on the table, you are in the menu. Anyway, different aspects of the same
Hey,
thing.
Brian.
How are you?
Yeah.
This is a Brian. Yes.
Sisali.
He would rather do quantity work.
Let me
Okay.
give you the microphone. Juu hapa naona kunaenda kuchemka.
Let me just take the microphone. Leo mmeniingilia sana. I'm not sure why mmeniingia na hiyo direction.
Yes.
I'd rather take volumes
Yes.
than one job. Simply because number one, mimi nalilia ule mwenye ako huko chini.
Yes.
The example was given here. Mama mboga wengi wanauza yao 20 bob, kuna mmoja anauza 5 bob. Yeah. Anauza mob.
Yes.
Si ndio?
Yeah.
Of course atatengeneza pesa mingi kwa shinda because watu watashindwa mbona wale wanauza expensive na wale wanauza cheap hapa, they will come to buy from me. So I'd rather go for that than kuenda huko juu.
So you see the client, therefore you say atauza, that mama who is selling 5 will sell more.
Yes.
The client naye ako na needs, atajua if you have the mbogas I need and they are 5 bob and this one is 20, there must be something that's not right with yours. That difference just tells me there's something not right with yours. Zako labda ni za kwenye sewage.
No.
So anyway, there's a good example.
Yes.
Because when I go to the market, I have a certain standard I want to buy.
Yes.
I want good spinach. Therefore, I'll come to the market, yako ni 5, yako ni 20. I will know there must be something
Yes.
that is not right with this one of 5 bob. If the quantity is the same and you tell me this is 5, this is 20, I would rather negotiate with the one of 20 because there must be a reason why they are 20.
Yes.
There must be, labda hizi hata ni za kuibiwa.
Ama inaweza kuwa hiyo ya 5 imefungwa 2
Mbili, yeah. But I'm saying even if they are just 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, but this is 5, this is 20, something is wrong with this one. So, and you are thinking that the mama of the 5 bob will make more money. Do you know this 20 might make more and she has sold less? Because she needs to sell less numbers, maybe only 10 clients. This one needs to do 50 clients. Really?
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Something else. If tumeenda juu sana, kila mtu ameenda quality, don't you think that we are creating a monopoly?
And it's a good one because the client now ends up with a better product.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So both in workmanship and material, the client is ending up with a better thing.
Okay, hapo umeshinda, ni sawa. Haina shida, hapo umeshinda, it's okay.
Oh, bado
It's
kuna
okay.
ushindani.
Yeah, hapo umeshinda, it's okay. Now we've talked about Manchester United. Actually, nisalimie kwanza.
I know that will come with a cost.
Return
There
on
must be a
investment.
reason why I'm being given a handshake because
Wewe ni wa Arsenal, hata usiniongeleshe.
Wangi wa Arsenal, guys, there are those people who know me and they're listening. I don't belong to Arsenal. No. Arsenal, no, me, I don't belong to Arsenal. Manchester United.
Anyway, we've talked about Manchester United. There was a time when they were really underperforming.
Yes.
We always blame the manager, we always blame the master, we always blame
yes,
the management.
yes, yeah.
But I have a question. What if the master was not given what he was what he needed to achieve his target?
That's the time he walks away. Many managers have done that.
Ish.
They have walked away from a whole contract. If you don't let me come, you don't hire the manager alone.
Yes.
He comes with a technical bench, physiotherapist. He comes with doctors. I'm coming with my team. The day you don't want to give me what I need to achieve, I just walk away, and you have breached the contract.
Yes.
Because I was to come with this number so that I achieve the results. If I don't achieve, then I should explain. And if my explanation is not good enough to the board, then I get fired. But as long as I am there, I'll do the job my way. It is not like, unfortunately, it's not like in Kenya where the chairman has who he wants to play, the fans have who they want to play, the technical team have who they want to play.
Yes.
The coach is left with
Nothing to
2 or 3 people who he says will play.
Yes.
But when things go wrong, who do they blame?
The coach. Yes.
And that's what will not happen in other places where they respect that the coach comes with a team so that he brings the results. So that he is totally responsible for the results.
One more thing.
Yes.
Now, the coach has been given whatever he wants.
Yes.
But there is one thing that is remaining.
Yes.
The budget.
The budget.
Yes, for getting players now who suit his profile.
That is still part of his requirements. If
Yes.
it doesn't fit, then don't blame me on the results, because I need somebody at this number. You have not given me the money to bring them on board. The one who is there is underperforming.
Yes.
So really, the results now, everybody is to blame.
Thank you. So there I win. We, nimeshinda hiyo.
It is all about winning.
Yeah. Nilikuambia, I cannot put my signature here. You understand? Na mimi nilikuambia nataka simiti ya hii pesa, ukaniletea simiti ya hii pesa. Ama nataka this
But
specific
that has, you are just going against yourself.
Acha
No.
ndo namsikiza.
Because the moment you say, I wanted this type of cement and you brought me this one, it means then you know what is quality.
Yes, I know what is quality.
Do we need
Say
to
no
say
more.
anything more?
Got a-
So at the end of the day, yes, you will be responsible for the outcome.
Okay. I think that one makes sense. Now, let me now go to my questions. Those were not my questions.
Oh.
Those were just
You
follow-ups.
You're just saying they are not your questions because I have won. That's why. You don't want people to... Yeah, go to your questions now.
But anyway, this is Kiman Community Live, of course, brought to you courtesy of www.kimanstores.com. And here we buy safe and, of course, we build smart. We have all these conversations here each and every day so that you see where the right thing is. Well, you might not agree with what I'm saying. It's okay. There is someone who is agreeing with me. And I might be the only one, ni sawa, but at least I keep the conversation going because nisipoleta shida, mtaongea.
So you think we depend on you?
Of course.
So
Sasa
that you
tusipokosana.
continue running.
Si ndio?
We depend on you.
Leo kesho niende.
Yeah.
Anyway, ni sawa tu, haina shida. You told us KICC was built vizuri na tunakumbuka mpaka jina ya architect. Now I have a challenge. What is the name of the architect?
I was not even born. I don't know who built it. I have never asked, so I'm sorry for that. Apologies, but I was not born. So first reason, sijitetei, but I was not born.
Yeah, so you wouldn't even know. And that was not your line then.
Yeah.
But now it's your line.
So I'll ask, or is it okay? You can tell us the name.
It's Musau.
Musau.
Ay, a Kenyan.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't think we have the capability of building?
And that was in the 70s.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
Kenyans are there and they're doing well.
Hey, nice.
Musau still
Because I have traveled several places, do you know Kenyans are doing very good work? That they're like some, I think 4 years ago, the person in charge of transport in London is a Kenyan engineer.
Oh.
In London, where the knowledge is supposed to come from, he is there telling them what to do, and they do.
Amazing.
Botswana, we run the water system.
Mbona hawajaingia
Uganda,
Kimani
all
stores,
our
by the way?
hotels in Uganda are all run by Kenyans.
Wow.
So don't demean ourselves. We have the capacity.
Nice.
Yes.
And of course we have Kimani stores.
And then now you have Kimani stores that's telling people, really, let's move like professionals.
Yes.
Let's get the skills.
Yes.
Let's get quality work. Be known for something.
Yes.
Buy materials from good sources.
Yes.
Stop this thing of shortcuts. Kama simiti ni 20, weka 20.
Kabisa.
Don't try to cut cost, because the whole building might come down and somebody who could be related to you, if they suffer, what did the 500 bob do for you that day? Yeah, labda hata haikufika nyumbani.
But Alex, I have a concern. You said we are running water? You said
In Botswana, yes.
in Botswana. But how come in Nairobi we are suffering? It is flooding, it is chaotic.
I'm sure you have the answer to that. You put the wrong people in charge. You put the wrong people in charge who don't care about professionalism. Yes. I think we are discussing that the whole time I'm here. Professionalism, respect for professions.
Yes.
So if Botswana has seen several good engineers who can run their water systems, they come for them. And then they don't have all these problems of drainage, poor water supply, sewage. Exactly. So, but here the people who are supposed to appoint the professionals would rather bring their relatives.
Well,
Wow.
Just like what you have been discussing today. If I have a construction site, and instead of going for the masters and the people fundis who are qualified,
Right.
I want to bring my brother to do shoddy work.
And
Then standards go down.
yes.
But somebody else says, no, even if you are my brother, my site requires professionalism.
yes.
They end up with a better product. Yes.
So you say if I'm not valued here as a voiceover artist,
Move on.
nitembe niende.
Oh, they
Go where
are
you're
looking
valued.
for you. Go where not tolerated. Go where you're valued, not where you are tolerated.
Wow. That's amazing.
Go
That's a
out,
good one.
go
If they-
out and stay there.
If they can't see your capacity,
Yeah.
it is the problem is with them, not you. Yes. Shine somewhere else. Yeah.
You have an event that is coming soon? You have an event? Because I want to come and prove my value to your event as an MC.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes.
Na hiyo sio jokes. by
Na
the
hiyo
way.
si-
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Watu wako kazi, you can translate it.
Yes.
Yes.
Watu
In
wako
that
kazi.
language.
Watu wako kazi.
You get it?
Yes.
Adome
I get
area.
it. Adome.
Haya, sawa sawa. Remember this is Kimani Community Live. Tunaendelea, mimi niko na maswali. Haya, don't you think the bigger you are, the harder you're going to fall? Yes, we are talking about kukua na hiyo jina. Haya, umekuwa na jina, umeivisha. And then umefika pale juu, ukamess.
Why would you mess? Unless it's something you couldn't help.
We are prone to error. Human beings are prone to
Not to a point where it is noticeable to everybody else. Because what would show at that you messed or you didn't use the correct mixtures if the building starts getting cracks. But you as a master would never find yourself in a place where cracks will appear on a wall you have worked on. Why? You have the right cement, the right chuma, the right fundis. Why would you have a wall that has cracks?
Lakini kuna siku tu.
There are some things, yes, that can happen. And therefore, you say it was still the best building even if something happened. But if it collapses after just 6 months, 3 years, there is something that was not done right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that could mean that they were me in that case.
That, yes, that you cut shortcuts somewhere. Or you could actually be the Brian who had 5 jobs at the same time, so he never supervised the work.
Nice.
So the people left behind on site used wrong materials. Because you are away at another site.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you have the first question for tomorrow, as Kiman 001 will be here. The first question will be, can someone have several contracts at the same time on Kiman stores? I think that will be important so that we understand if it is possible to have the hustler mentality in the K1 stores.
Okay.
But I will always speak for the hustlers. I will always be there for the hustlers. I'll not leave you. Hata wakiniambia, I'll not leave you.
That's why it is a discussion usually, not a lecture.
Yes.
So that now people see the different aspects and perspectives.
Yes.
Yes. Ask that question very well. Yeah.
But you see, hii inasemagwaje? The wengi wape inakuwa gaje?
Director saidia.
Nimesahau. Like watu wengi they have their say.
Yes.
But sisi
have our way.
Yes.
Because we know what we want to achieve.
Yes.
But they can say as much as they wish.
Yes.
But we know, especially now what Kiman is doing is trying to establish standards in the market.
Yes.
Then definitely let them say what they want, but we know the way it should go.
Yeah, so that's what I say.
Yeah.
You say what you want and then
finally,
yes, I will agree.
It is the right thing that will win.
Exactly. And then last but not least is now this is now to the client. I have I want to make a B&B somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, si ati ni kitu yenye nitaenda kuishi huko.
Yeah.
But I want to build.
Yeah.
Ama kama si kujenga ni kukomboa. I need a bed, just a good bed ile tu yenye ni ya biashara.
Yes.
Si mimi naenda kulalia.
Yes.
You understand? I've gone to fundi wake wa mbao.
Yeah.
Ameniambia for me to get that bed.
Yes.
Ama this type of table, this simple table, I will need 50,000 to get it. You understand? Why should I invest 50,000 kwa table yenye inaenda kwa biashara na najua itavunjwa? At the same time, I can get it at around 10-20,000.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
So how do we go about that?
It's if you are you see the one you are building for rent, you are renting the whole building from someone to use it as an Airbnb for maybe 5 years, 10 years. As opposed to me, it is mine. I want it to be there for 20 years. So that can drive me to make the decision very well. This one will serve me for the 5 years.
Yes.
So I don't need to invest in the one for for 50,000. But me who owns the place, I want it to continue for 20 years. Therefore, I'll buy the one of 50. Because in the long term, I have been served better.
Yes.
But you also, it serves you because you are only there for 5 years. So it depends on where you want to go.
So we can agree.
Yes.
We can agree that you have your way and I have my way.
It is possible. It is possible. Yes. Because you are short term, 5 years. After 5 years, after all, I'll just throw it away.
Yes.
But me, I want to be there 20 years.
Yes.
Therefore, mine should be for there.
So that means also, we can agree, boga yangu ya 5 bob, bado nitauza.
Utauza but kwa siku ngapi? Kabla watu wa realize kuna shida. Kwa sababu even sourcing, if we are sourcing at the same place, bringing here. I'll give you an example. There is a time I went to import certain vehicle parts from Dubai.
Yes.
And I know the price in the distributor for the whole of Africa. But when we reach Nairobi, the price of mine is 200 shilling and somebody else is ready to sell for 150. Nashindwa, honestly. I know the source. What can make us have such a big difference?
Yes.
What I didn't know at that time is that the volume sales. This guy is buying a whole container, so the price per piece is lower than mine.
Yes.
Me, I'm bringing in cartons, so I have maybe 3,000 pieces. Him, he has over 100,000 pieces. So the price. So if you are sourcing your mboga from the same place and you're able to sell 5 bob, you will not be in the business for long. Yes, you will sell that day.
Someone is asking on TikTok, ati if Brian akona experience ya kufanya large volumes of work inakubalika, but chuma chake kitu. You agree with that, Alex?
I wouldn't be that extreme, but I would say he'll learn along the way. Yes.
Lakini mimi ndamwambia chuma chako kimo tu.
So it's safe to say when the rubber meets the road,
the reality will be seen. Yes. Yeah.
But anyway, we agree that all of us are selling. Well, the purpose is
would determine how.
Is what will determine.
Correct.
So that one we agree. At least tuko one.
Yeah.
Tuko one.
The only fact ni Arsenal haishindi ligi, but ni sawa.
Hiyo kushinda labda poa. Arsenal kushinda labda washinde poa.
But anyway, maswali zangu zimejibiwa and I think tuko sawa. Tuko sawa.
Very well. Okay.
Tuko sawa?
Yeah, mimi niko sawa.
Right. Remember, guys, this is Kim and Community Live, brought to you courtesy of www.kimandstores.com. Again, we have been telling you that there's you can earn an extra income when you join.
Tumia hii.
Oh my God.
Yes, thank you.
Director, niweke hapo iko sawa ama nirudishe tu?
Rudisha tu.
Yeah. Right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But these are good conversation. I hope they actually bring the people to know that there is still hope in doing the right thing and being there for the longer term, and quality will always win above quantity. Yes. Yeah.
Quality will always win
Above quantity. Ni sawa, sikatai. Quality will always win above quantity. You will have your say, I will have my way.
Yeah, like me, I want something that will last for 50 years and be uko mbele. But here you want to keep on renewing. Is this a contract?
No, yangu ni ya biashara, yako ni ya kuishi. Si tumeagree.
So na hiyo biashara uone kama unatumia pesa mingi uone kama unatumia
Jana mkaniambia na reason kama mtu wa mkono. It's okay.
Leo ni hustler.
It's still fine. It's still fine. But at least we can agree that Kim and Stores brings us together, and of course Kim and Community Live iko na kila mtu. So we must be able to communicate kwa ule mwenye ako na pesa na mwenye hana pesa, because at the end of the day you will agree with me that sometimes quality is a luxury. True of us.
Sometimes quality is a luxury.
Yes.
Yes, sometimes. I think I go with the word sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Because most times quality is what should be.
Understand sometimes without the word sometimes.
Without the word sometimes, that statement would not be correct.
Okay.
Quality. Anyway,
Umechemka?
Okay. Sawa.
you are right sometimes. But most times, quality and luxury is the same. Because if I have a good glass, every time I see it, I feel good. But if I just went and bought one to serve that particular, kama umenunua plastic cup.
Yes.
So after a few uses, I just feel like throwing it away. See, I would rather just have bought once and be pleased.
Na utatumia
Now,
pesa
construction is something that you don't do every day. That building, you do it once, it has to stay there for a long time. So you don't want to compromise there. Yeah.
So it's safe to say zile vikombe zinakuwa zimewekwa kwa
Ati za wageni.
za
Tumia
wageni.
kila siku.
By the way, why? Okay.
That is old
African
school.
homes.
Our days.
Yeah.
Ati you have for visitors.
Yes.
Hey, if you buy such, use them every day. How long do you know you are around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the reasoning behind that? Like, why would you?
Well,
keep-
they want to see it. It used to be comparison. You know, kwa kina nani masahani ni mzuri, so those ones are kept aside. But for the hii yenye mnaweza vunja, you use plastic, melamine. Anyway, I'm not saying anything.
Yani me, I spend money buying those ones, and then
Only
I wait for
use
the
for-
visitor to
yes.
come and use. No, nowadays you will not find me doing that.
So unasema hiyo ni hustler mentality.
It is kitu kama hiyo. Huyo ni wewe mwenye unataka ati
To be seen to have, but you're not using.
Yes. So guys,
Very well.
before we tumalize, I think we can director tumalize tukiendanga, si ndio?
We have 5 minutes to finish.
All right, let me remind people about earning an extra income, si ndio?
Yes.
Yeah, so I've been telling you that you can earn an extra income when you join Kim and Stores. What happens when you join Kim and Stores? You can join it as a plug. A plug is someone who shows people where things are, where an example of a soko where nyanyas are, where kitungus are, where nguo ziko. And in this case, plug kwa Kim and Stores anakusaidia ku onboard, kukusaidia kutengeneza contracts that will enable you to trade with other people. Alafu nini ingine? Pia anakusaidia kutafuta deals. Anaweza actually kuletea a deal if you have a digital store. So let's take an example of Brian. Brian is a plug. Brian goes to Kamakis and convinces a hardware to join Kim and Stores, and that hardware verifies using 750 shillings. Sawa? So Brian ata earn 350 shillings. an easy way of earning that money. Sijika tunapatana, you just go to the hardware, bora ni mtu wako kwa construction and they have a digital store on Kiman Stores. Tell them the benefits of joining Kiman Stores. Tell them how they're gonna benefit wakijoin. Easy peasy, that's how you earn 350 shillings. So tuko sawa hadi hapo. You just need a phone and bundles. Huyo mtu mwenye ana on board, they only need a phone number and an email address. Isn't that an easy way of earning an extra income?
Does that mean if somebody has 5 clients in a day, he could walk away with 350 times 5? And all I do is get their phone numbers,
Yes.
email address,
Yes.
and then they verify their store.
They get a KS number.
So you are helping young people earn money.
Exactly.
So they don't need to sit at home. They can do that.
Okay, they can actually sit at home with their phone and bundles and
with
do
the phone and bundles and still do it.
Yes. No, imagine you do that to like 12 stores. You convince 12 stores to join Kiman Stores.
Yes.
In 1 month. Hata hauambiwi kila siku moja. It's just 12 in 1 month. 4,200.
Wow. And then the owner of the store can sell now to anyone, anywhere.
Yes.
Because they are digital.
Exactly. So whoever is joining Kiman Stores is being given an opportunity to explore ways of getting clients. Because we are also having this Kiman community, we are inviting anyone who joins Kiman Stores, as long as they are verified, come here, sit where you are seated at, and tell people what you sell at Kiman Stores.
That's a good one.
So it's a platform ambayo pia inasaidia watu to market whatever they have on Kiman Stores.
Very good.
You can talk to us about the next way of earning an extra income. That is when you help someone create a contract on Kiman Stores. As we wrap up.
When you help someone create a contract on Kiman Stores, you get some 50 shillings hapo hapo. So what happens? Umesaidia mtu kutengeneza, nisaidie microphone. Umesaidia mtu kutengeneza, na producer akitukumbuke, tunateseka na microphone. Yes. Anyway, umesaidia mtu kutengeneza contract na ameshatengeneza. Kamera yangu ni gani? Sorry. Umesaidia mtu kutengeneza contract. Na what does it mean kusaidia mtu kutengeneza contract? Tuseme the client is not really tech savvy, ama yeye amezoea tu, anatoka tu hapo kwa nyumba, anaenda anatengeneza contract yake ama ananunua tu kitu just the normal way. So how does it happen? The easiest way that it happens ni anatengeneza haraka alafu ina happen. We need to cut this. It is raining, guys. Tutaonana kesho.
Thank you, Alex, for coming, guys. Have a nice time. Shout out to director, producer, guys, ni mambo ya nini? Mambo ya nature, si ndio? So see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Asante Mungu kwa mvua. Tuonane kesho.
Shukran.
Yes, we don't want to spoil our cameras. So watu wa TikTok ndo wanaona hii maneno inaendelea hapa.